In the wild, a tiger's attack is silent until the very last second. One of nature's most precise hunters, it strikes with explosive power, turning calm forests into sudden battlegrounds. Today you'll witness the most incredible tiger attacks ever caught on camera. Real encounters, real danger, and the true strength of the world's largest big cat. Let's dive into it. This tigress deliberately and carefully approaches her target after spotting a few wild boars nearby. Without hesitation, she launches forward and catches the boar mid-run. But even after being caught, the boar proves incredibly difficult to bring down.
The other two are getting there. The binoculars are not there in this moment.
The tigress attempts to suffocate it with a grip to the throat, but the battle drags on. She grapples, adjusts her position, and repeatedly tries to secure a proper hold.
I saw enough. Can you see?
Eventually, her persistence pays off. She finally secures the correct grip, overpowers the boar, and brings it down.
Can you see that?
Yeah. क्या binoculars holder
This tiger cautiously approaches a patch of dense bushes after noticing subtle movement inside his instincts. Suddenly, a massive gore explodes out of cover trying to escape, but it's already too late. Using his muscular forelimbs, he grapples the gar to the ground, then delivers a suffocating throat bite. After a brief but intense struggle, the giant collapses. What began as a quiet investigation turns into a dramatic ambush and a hard-earned feast for one of nature's most efficient hunters. This footage was captured in a rural village in India, where a man was leading his herd of cows home when a tiger suddenly appeared. Within seconds, one cow was singled out and brought down. While rare, such encounters do occur particularly in areas where human settlements border or encroach upon tiger territory. In regions like these, livestock grazing near forest edges becomes an easy target for predators. A tiger has just caught a wild boar after a well-timed ambush and now struggles to bring it down. But the hunt proves to be anything but easy. The tiger appears to be a young one, still developing the full strength, precision, and technique needed to handle prey this powerful. For several tense moments, the balance shifts back and forth. Young tigers often learn through trial and error, and boars are unforgiving teachers. Fortunately, After a long and exhausting struggle, the young tiger finally manages to secure the proper grip, clamping down on the windpipe and bringing the boar to the ground. A young tiger attempts to hunt a deer just a meter away, using a narrow trench as cover to stay hidden from the herd. He advances with deliberate care, slow, silent, and calculated. Because for tigers, stealth is far more important than raw speed. But then, the one thing no predator can fully control changes the wind. A sudden shift carries his scent directly toward the deer. Their sensitive noses detect danger instantly. Deer can smell predators from over 100 meters away under the right conditions. Despite being within striking distance, the young tiger loses his opportunity. A female tiger spots what appears to be an abandoned deer lying on the road. But this meal isn't as easy as she hopes. Moments later, a massive male tiger steps out from the brush, making it clear he has no intention of letting her take the prize without a challenge. Male tigers outweigh females by up to 100 kilograms, and a confrontation could be fatal for her. Fortunately, the male doesn't attack. He isn't interested in harming her, only in asserting dominance and reinforcing the unspoken hierarchy that governs territorial predators. This tiger demonstrates remarkable intelligence, using a ditch as natural cover to remain completely hidden from a nearby herd of deer. Tigers are ambush specialists, relying on stealth and patience rather than speed. And when the time is right, he explodes from the trench. With the kill secured, he drags the carcass into dense cover. For a solitary hunter, success isn't just about the catch, it's also about keeping it. These two tigresses were caught on camera in a national park as they engaged in a fierce territorial dispute. Without warning, they suddenly leap at each other and launch into a brutal fight. Female tigers are intensely territorial. Each tigress controls a range that can span up to 20-30 square kilometers, and overlapping territories often lead to violent confrontations. In this clash, the fight ends quickly, as one tigress is overpowered, suffering multiple blows before retreating to avoid further injury. This extraordinary footage captures a rare and intense encounter when an injured honey badger ambushed by a pair of young tigers. But even when cornered and wounded, the fearless honey badger refuses to back down. The tigers, likely young and inexperienced, seem momentarily stunned by the badger's defiance. Despite sustaining visible injuries, the honey badger survives the encounter and limps away. This tiger accidentally spots a deer while patrolling its territory and immediately seizes the opportunity. Without hesitation, he launches into a full sprint, and within seconds he closes the gap and brings the deer down. Even as the deer struggles desperately, the tiger never loosens his grip. And in this case, a simple chance encounter transforms into a swift and efficient kill. A sloth bear unknowingly wanders into the resting zone of a tiger coalition, an accidental intrusion with deadly consequences. It doesn't take long before the tigers lock eyes on the unexpected guest. Their body language shifts. The stalk begins. As soon as the bear realizes the danger, but it's already too late. Within moments, the predators overpower their target. While patrolling his territory, this dominant male tiger unexpectedly spots a younger rival trespassing on his range. And in the wild, that's all it takes. Without hesitation, the big male charges in to confront the intruder. But this encounter doesn't end in bloodshed. Instead of going in for the kill, the older male uses just enough force to assert dominance, battering the younger tiger with raw strength and clear intent. After making his point, the big male walks away, leaving the shaken juvenile physically unharmed, but with a harsh lesson carved deep into memory. This rare footage captures a fierce battle as a tiger manages to take down a sloth bear on its own. But it's far from an easy hunt. As the tiger attempts to pin it down, the encounter quickly escalates into a brutal struggle. After an intense fight, the bear astonishingly breaks free and launches a counterattack. Caught off guard by the bear's sudden retaliation, the tiger is forced to retreat, backing off into a nearby puddle to avoid further confrontation. This dramatic encounter unfolded in a national park near Bangalore, where two white tigers suddenly erupted into a fierce fight, likely over mating rights. Among male tigers, especially during the breeding season, such clashes are common and often brutal, as dominance directly determines access to receptive females. Fortunately, after a prolonged exchange of threats and aggression, Neither male pushed the fight to a fatal outcome. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more real wildlife moments caught on camera. You can continue exploring more hunts, confrontations, and extraordinary animal behavior right here on the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.